This is my 30th year in prophetic ministry. And I think it's the hardest gig in the world, being a prophet. Because everything you do costs you something. It's like, for me it seems like you pay a price that other ministries don't seem to pay. Most of what you do gets ignored. You fast, you pray, you get attacked, you go through stuff ahead of time. 90% of the places you go to, the word that you've sweated blood to receive, you know in 6 months' time it's not going to make a dime's worth of difference. But you keep going because you have to release the word. You have to be faithful to what God is doing. I've seen so many words fall on stony ground. I've seen so many places that love the prophetic but never respond to it properly or fully. And it's like, I think the deal is that people in North America love to respond to God, but they don't like the process that comes after it. So they like ministries where you can come up and get an impartation, and they hope that the impartation is going to change everything. But the impartation is designed to lock you into a process that you're supposed to respond to in an ongoing way. And I think a lot of the time, we use certain ministries, and it's a bit like, it's like magic. We come up, and we hope we can get an impartation, someone lay hands on me, and I will be magically, wonderfully brilliant. Without having to go through all the life process stuff of a real one-on-one walk with God. We want magic. One guy said to me in Kansas City, he said, I'd like you to lay hands on me, and I'd like you to, to transfer your anointing to me. Give me your anointing. And I looked at him and I said, are you stupid or something? If I downloaded to you right now my full anointing, we would be carrying you out of this place dead. Because you can't have my anointing, because I suffered for it. I died for it. I got killed for it in more places than I can remember. If I transfer my anointing, I have to transfer all the pain and the suffering that went into it. And if you had that kind of a download, you will be dead. I mean, do you want to meet Jesus that quick? What's he asking for? I understand what's in his heart. What's he asking for, though? He's asking for magic. You cannot get out of walking with God. You cannot be magically elevated to walking with God. Every time a prophetic word comes, there's a response required, for sure, but then there is a process that takes place that we commit ourselves to, with the assurance of the promise that if I commit myself to this process, this is going to happen. And so many times words have been spoken prophetically and received with joy, but abandoned in the course of life.